Tricks, if you were a plane, what kind of plane would you be?
The one that bombs your face.
You're a bomber plane?
What did you just say?
It's a bomber plane.
Is it a bomber plane?
Yeah.
Did you play Bomber Man?
It's a B-52 bomber. That's what they call it, right?
It's a bomber,
Yeah.
not a bomber.
But there's a M and a B. So
Is
it's
there?
like a bomb.
Is there? Do you use a fork and a knife to eat?
Oh my God. Are we back to this again?
Are we? That's the question I'm asking you. Are we back to this?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's say it again.
Bomber.
All right, good.
Okay.
I want it to be on record.
Yeah.
What kind of plane
Yeah.
would you be?
Not a bomber plane.
Not a bomber.
Not a bomber
Okay,
plane.
What type of?
A blood clot, right?
Blood clot. Oh wow.
Let's get this started.
I wonder what kind of plane I would be.
You already said it. A bomber.
No, yeah, that's him. It could be a seaplane.
A what?
A seaplane.
A seaplane
Yeah.
full of seamen?
No, that lands on the
No,
sea.
yeah.
Like, it could have seamen. Of
course.
They're called sailors.
Oh, wallah?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know.
You unsophisticated swine.
Hey, welcome to Past Cups. It's your boy Ida. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 109?
Yeah.
Episode 109. Knew it all along.
Keeping track.
I'm not even sure, to be honest, but yeah.
Sorry for coughing, everybody. Who cares? What's happening? What's popping? What's good? Thank you for joining us. It's your boy Ida. I got Tux right behind me.
Yo.
I got Shams here right next to me.
Seaplane.
And we are the Kep. We're the Kabsa boys in the seaplane.
Delivering food all across the world.
So you are Sunsea in the seaplane.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Your seaplane delivers food
Yeah, that's
across the world.
yeah, that's what seaplanes do.
Oh, okay. So really,
Oh, okay.
so that's the occupation
They
of the
deliver
seaplane.
things.
Yeah.
which
So the
include
bombers, they bomb.
The bomb.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the seaplane.
food. Jazz of the future.
I'm sorry to everybody in
صح صح.
what's the name, Maldives.
Yeah.
That's the only
You're
place
getting
that has-
food in Maldives over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's Thursday. We have questions with our listeners and viewers. So
Do we have questions?
We have a lot of questions. So shout out everybody that asked us.
Thank you for your questions.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Did you ever experience something that changed your values and life?
Oof.
I thought I was gonna have something fun, but I went deep
I
with
mean,
this one real quick.
Yo, that's
What are my values in life?
great question.
See,
Okay, I need to
I
stay
don't
away
think
from the
anything would change your values if you're not sure what your values are.
Hey,
Yes.
never have values, folks.
Never.
Never have values.
That's
Never have
advice, yeah.
values.
Okay.
So you can never get tied down.
Protect yourself.
Protect yourself. Love yourself. No values.
I mean, I don't think that's the right kind of advice, honestly.
True. Yeah.
Hey, I back that advice.
You back that?
I back that advice. That's a good advice, Turks.
Bro, you know when your values change? When they meet reality. I had values and then I met reality.
And now you have no values.
Yeah.
No, I was like,
Okay.
shit, some of those values don't work in reality.
What are the values?
Like some very abstract
I asked a very specific
No,
question.
no, no. See how abstract we're gonna go.
utopian kumbaya type of shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it came when I first joined the business market. I didn't really have any understanding of how businesses were supposed to run or work, or how the corporate world also runs and works. So it was a very rude awakening, you know, to be educated and informed on how the whole process works. So I thought in my head that, you could never really be a business owner because you don't understand, how the processes work. Maybe sometimes you just don't have the interest for it. And then I realized that has nothing to do with my experience. It's just about what kind of business I would like to do and how I would like to do it.
Nice.
So
nice.
I don't have to take.
Is your father a businessman?
Yes.
Is your grandfather a businessman?
Also yes.
All right, I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I have never been. No, but keep in mind,
No, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I have never been involved in the family business.
Okay.
You have never been
Yeah.
involved. They would have loved for you to be involved.
They say, they claim that.
Are those called values or
not value.
expectations?
It's expectations.
It's expectations.
Shamsi له عارف لا values or expectations.
Are they
not
not
even reality. He doesn't know what it is.
No,
those
like-
are not values. Those are expectations. You expected it. In
Yes.
order for you to own a business, that you should know a business.
Yes.
And then it turns out, no, you don't need to know a business to be a
You
business
just need
man.
to. You just need to know a thing. And
So
really-
those are not values.
Yeah. No. Apparently, I went off on a tangent there.
Well, gentlemen, we have no fucking values. We don't understand our values. What am I saying?
Like we're-
For me, I honestly can answer this in one simple way. I had a very fun experience in my childhood,
Okay.
filled with experiences
Okay.
that kind of reshaped
That
my
were
brain
really
in so
fun.
many ways.
Mm.
I'll tell you one of the values.
Physically or
Both, baby.
Okay, cool.
I'm down for whatever. Anyway, as I told Rex today, I am loose. Oh, that was
What?
anyway. Never mind.
We've known that.
Yes, thank you. So I grew up with street values, right? When I'm talking about street values, I'm talking like great street values.
Like you know how to hopscotch.
Like be suspicious of people.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was one of the things. But you have always be suspicious. People are liars. People are full of shit. Always be suspicious.
Never give benefit of the doubt.
Never
There
give
is
fucking
no
benefit.
doubt.
No
There's
doubt.
no benefits.
Exactly.
Okay. Always doubt.
There's only no.
Okay.
And as I got older, I learned how to break down those barriers because, hey, no, I need to give people benefit of the doubt. You know, I need not to go in thinking that everybody's against me and I am the greatest person. Everyone wants to take things from me. I need to stop thinking of myself. I'm very valuable to everybody, and anyone that doesn't see my value, I should not be talking to them.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things I can't really talk about. I can't say.
Those are different things though. The first one.
Yes.
Yeah. First
No,
one.
see, my values and experience, they all tie together. You can't have one without the other.
Hmm.
Because I got my values through experience.
So one of them is appreciate yourself and know yourself. I
Protect
feel in a
yourself.
sense. Protect yourself, but that comes later. But at the same time, like I feel like one of the things that you're trying to say is you don't know your value, but you need to know your value in order to know how to deal with people, in order to have people respect your value, and vice versa.
Well, that's the thing. If you're honest with yourself, then people will have no other choice but to fucking respect you.
Hmm.
There's no other fucking choice.
Yeah.
If this guy, okay, no, he's about that life.
Like he knows what he's talking about, and he can
this-
back it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're that kind of person, then people will respect you. Okay, this guy is really a man of his word. And he says he's about 1, 2, 3. He's about 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
And then you respect it, even if you don't like it. Right? You'll know. We have friends that we don't like certain things that they do, but we respect them because we know they're not those types of people. But there's a reason why they do these things, and it's okay for them, even though it's not okay for us.
Yeah.
So I know we didn't give you out much information. It's because I don't want to give you out much information. Like, leave my life alone.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
This sounds like shady Barney.
exactly. Don't love me.
No good advice. Dude. Like really, no good advice.
5 steps back.
I love you. I'm not gonna tell you the second line, but you're gonna get it at some point.
Okay.
Oh.
Next.
What is the worst pickup line you've ever heard? And what was the best? The worst, anything that comes out of Shamsi's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Shamsi tried to pick me up so many times.
Like my back hurts now. Stopped.
He doesn't
Wow.
get it. He doesn't get it.
Wow.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
You see his value, folks?
Yeah.
That's his value.
Literal comedy. That's what it is.
Wow.
I don't do pickup lines. I don't believe in them. You know.
Because you don't have none.
No,
you got
I don't-
no
I
swag.
don't believe in
You
pickup
got
lines,
zero
bro.
swag,
I
Shamsi.
believe in being an honest, sincere person who
Really?
says hi.
Really?
I'm Shamsi. Who are you?
So,
So that's the
whoa,
worst
whoa,
pickup
whoa,
line
whoa.
I've ever heard.
So hold
by
on,
the way.
so-
I'm just letting you know.
I'm his friend.
So
whose
a
friend are
pickup
you?
line is not honest?
Usually not. No.
Really?
Usually.
I don't know.
What kind of friends do you hang out
The
with?
movies have taught me that any pickup lines are usually lines for.
You know what? We're gonna switch out of this topic real quick because you said something very interesting.
Mm.
Do you feel like that your life was molded by movies?
No, not molded, but you know, that's some of the things that you don't experience in your daily life. You pick up those cues from the media that you consume.
I agree. As a
So
kid
it's
growing
not-
up,
yeah.
they are teaching you a lot of things.
Yeah,
But
for
it's-
good or bad. by
Yeah,
the
but
way.
they're not right.
No, most of them aren't right.
I know. For me, like
Since they
you
represent
are,
a different lifestyle. You
you
know.
are the perfect character of a college frat boy in
Okay.
every single movie.
Have I? Okay, I've been to college. Not a
لا يا
frat.
شيخ
Yeah.
تكفى.
Yeah.
I didn't attend your graduation.
Okay. So, oh, you did, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did by myself.
So
If
tell-
our college had frat houses, though,
That would have been hilarious. Yo.
Really?
Yes.
you'd definitely be in one of them.
Oh, definitely.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
definitely, without
Yeah.
doubt.
I don't think.
And
so.
you come bitching out, yo, my brothers.
Yeah.
That's you.
My family.
And you start dancing.
He would still be showing up to the house.
I would sign up for the jacket. I think maybe.
Oh, for
They
real?
give you a jacket, right?
That's
And
not-
the handshakes?
Yeah. They don't give you a jacket.
Those are varsity jackets.
Let's get this.
They don't have those brass.
Yo, I didn't want to say anything. I want people to witness this.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm just
my
saying
bad, yeah.
they don't have
Okay,
those
so
brass.
Yeah,
they have to have
do,
jackets,
yeah.
yes, and special handshakes.
Yep. Bomber jackets.
Bomber jackets.
Ooh, those are the best kind. Those are the best kind of jackets.
Uh,
Salaha.
Oh my god.
What's your best pickup line, Turks?
I have never received any pickup lines.
You saw how he did this? He said, I have not received.
Yeah, never.
Yeah,
never.
that's the question.
Yes.
That's the question,
No,
isn't it?
the question is, okay,
yeah.
what is the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Yep.
Yep. What?
Never heard it.
You're not about that life, Dirk, huh?
No.
Okay.
That life isn't about me. That's the other way around. Ooh.
I'm sure you got plenty.
Yo, but I can't though. I can't.
I'm sure you got so
I can't
much.
though. I can't.
Come
I
on,
can't.
come
I
on.
can't.
Give
I
us
can't. I
a
can't.
pinch. You know,
I'll tell you one of my boys.
a tad.
Hold on.
A tad of pickup
Hold on.
lines.
Let me think. Do I really want to get in trouble for this or not?
The worst.
I've been getting in trouble a lot for this fucking podcast. Okay, so I'm trying to avoid getting in trouble. But so one of my friends, his current wife now, temporarily, I think.
Okay.
Anyway,
For the moment.
I think she's getting a visa. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Because that's what happened. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Wrong foot, my guy.
I'm
Wrong
sorry.
foot.
I love you.
Okay.
Hey, my friends know.
Apparently not.
Not that much.
He met her at McDonald's.
Okay.
She used to work at McDonald's.
Okay.
So he pulled up. So there was a trick back in the day that doesn't work now because now it's all digitized and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to McDonald's and you order water, okay, when you pull up to the window, it's not counted because it's free water.
Yeah.
So they would think you're the car behind and they'd give you a meal,
Okay.
right? So he used to do that. He used to go pull up
Wow.
Okay.
and ask for water when he pulls up to the car. He's like, no, I don't order water. I think that guy did. They're like, oh, okay, so what's your meal? He's like, I think a quarter. She's like, a Big Mac. Yeah, Big Mac. That's my meal. That's my meal.
Wow.
That's a
Takes
hustle.
and go.
Wow.
Okay.
Anyway, he came back around sometime later,
In the future.
next day.
Okay.
Okay. Did the same thing. She was working.
And
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So when he pulled up, she's like, no water today? He's like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, yesterday, Madresh, you got me in trouble. Yada, 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 yada. He's like, okay, let me get a quarter pounder. Madresh. She's like, okay. She's like, what else? He's like, how about you?
Oof.
Smooth.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
that was
smooth.
it.
Okay.
It's like, if you just, just give me your number real quick, and we'll see where it goes from here. Happily married with 3 kids.
Bravo.
That
Yes,
works.
bravo.
That works.
Yes.
That's not
20 years strong.
But very
20 years
very context heavy.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats. Well done.
Very
Well
well
done.
done.
Well
Yes.
done.
Bravo,
But that's
bravo.
not the worst pickup line.
I didn't say it was the
That's-
worst.
that's
I didn't say the worst.
That's,
that's
a
pretty
great
good.
pickup
I didn't say.
line
I said was the worst the best. I'm saying.
Okay.
I said the worst anything that comes out of Shamsi's mouth.
Okay. I thought
I am Shamsi.
That was your
yeah,
definition.
Does that shake come with some fries or
No,
something?
no, no,
like
no,
that?
no.
No, okay.
No, I'm trying to remember because the worst is so many of them. I'm not gonna remember just
Okay.
one.
So many bad ones.
Like I've seen Shamsi talk to girls like just talking. Imaginary girls. Imaginary
Yeah,
girls.
exactly.
Yes.
In our
Exactly. You don't do that.
common
He sleeps
metaverse.
Yeah.
Yes. In his metaverse. Yes. But Shamsi in the metaverse is trash.
Exactly.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Don't look at his avatar.
If you're ever in the metaverse, you see a dark cloud looming. Kids. That's Chelsea. That's his avatar.
But I crackle.
All right, so far we haven't said shit. Let's start. Who's harder to deal with? Dudes with mommy issues or girls with daddy issues?
Both, I guess.
I go for both.
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
definitely.
Both are difficult
Definitely.
in their
But
own
Yes.
dudes
ways.
with mommy issues, dude. I don't know.
I know a guy that
People who haven't gotten enough hugs.
no. Some of them are really like just fucking pampered by their moms,
Yeah,
Okay.
like really pampered.
yeah.
So it goes both ways.
I know a guy that divorced 3 times, and all the time he divorced because of his mom.
Oh, so that's a mama's boy.
Oh, he's a
Yeah,
huge
that's a
mama's boy.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's not mommy issues. It's being a mama's boy.
That's a mommy issue.
That's
Yeah.
a mommy
True.
issue.
Yes,
That's
Is that-
one of many mommy issues.
yes, one of many.
Yeah.
For real.
3 times?
Yes.
Why?
I can't talk about why, my guy.
He's
He's still alive.
Get in trouble. Get in trouble.
And it's that bad, Danny?
Look, I know he's not watching this, okay? And I haven't spoken to him in a long, long time. But I
Okay.
can tell you the times why. I remember one of them, she left. She was like, fuck you.
Okay.
Go back to your mama. I'm out. And she bounced.
Okay.
A second one, I remember hearing through other people was that he kept bitching about how she doesn't do things like his mom doesn't.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
No, that's an issue. That's
No, this guy is a huge issue.
my answer is dude with mommy issues.
The worst one, I'll tell you what's the worst one. Okay. See, that one's
Yeah,
bad.
like, grow the fuck up.
See,
honestly.
that one is bad, okay? But you know what's worse? When the mother's too attached to the kid.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
I'm not saying. I didn't say anything. I didn't say
I
anything.
know.
I didn't say anything.
I've seen that play out,
I don't say
unfortunately,
anything.
and it's
I have
disturbing.
someone that I know that got married, and when they got married, her husband's father passed away. Allah yarhamah. And his mom just lost it. You just lost that person that she loves, and she just looked at her son, and she's like, "You're all I have."
Yeah, into
And she kept pushing her out. So when he gets home, he sits with his mom. She's not allowed to sit with them.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
mommy and me
that's-
time.
Yes,
Okay,
she kicks her out.
I mean that's extreme.
Yeah, don't
But see, I
don't
blame,
cook food for him. You're not allowed to live outside the house. He has to be with me here. Yeah.
Bro, Manish, I blame the guy here in this situation. Like, yo, you need to set up boundaries. Like, as much as I, love and respect my mom and would want the best, but at the same time, I need her to appreciate.
If
that I
your
have my own
mom
life.
and your dad have been giving you everything your entire life, literally everything, when you failed, you got a new car. And this is all you know. You know that they take care of you, and you're like, yo, I need to be with them rather than anything else. You have a problem. You, as a person, you have a problem.
No. Listen, again, in our family, we're all like very, very attached and familiar to each other. So the concept of
That's all of Saudi.
no, but specifically us as well. So I respect that bond, but at the same time, there are boundaries. There need to be boundaries at the same time.
Yeah, but again, you're talking
I need
about
to be
your
able-
own experience with your family.
Yeah,
Not everybody's your family.
true.
You
But
know?
that's the thing. You need to be able to separate between, my mom and my wife. At the end of the day, you're gonna have different obligations with both.
That's easier said than done, though.
Yeah.
That's the issue here.
Mother, you're making it sound like so
No, no,
simple.
I'm
It's
not-
not.
I know it's not
theory-
easy. I
in
know.
theory,
I know it's not
theory,
easy.
yes.
Yeah, I know it's not easy. But that's the thing. It goes back to you.
I think it's easier to deal with a girl with daddy issues than a guy with mom issues.
True.
I think it's
True.
way easier to deal with that compared to the two.
How so?
Having witnessed people and on both sides, one is security, the other one is I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
Pampering in a sense, and
How do you break that?
excessive
Daddy issues are easy to break.
excessive attachment maybe.
Security, comfort, safety, providing, you can work with that.
Hmm.
But a guy,
We see this
bro,
thing.
like, what are you supposed to like breastfeed him?
It goes the other way. I feel like when
Don't get excited, Shamsi.
when it's girls with daddy issues, they act out. When it's guys with mommy issues, no, it's not that they act out. It's the complete opposite of that.
They become bitchy.
Exactly. No. You see,
That's a form of acting out, though.
Yes,
no.
acting out.
It's not about becoming bitchy as much as you become kidda. Like
Well, no, that's the thing. Girls, okay, again, we're not gonna speak on behalf of
we're not
all
going to
fucking-
generalize. Yeah.
Yeah. But careful, like either way, issues are issues. It doesn't matter. Some issues are understandable. I have friends that have serious issues, and it's understandable. I understand how those issues develop,
Mhm.
and I understand the positions they're in. But some people just pampering. It's just, oh, they do everything for me. I don't need to do jack shit, and then that's a different conversation. So I think it really depends. There's a lot of things that go into place, but I don't want to generalize it.
That's conceptual.
No, the whole mommy issue thing is just it goes against what is expected from you as a man in a relationship. You're supposed to be the provider. You're supposed to be the person who's taking care of things.
Well, it makes sense why like the guy you were talking about, his wife left him, and you know what? You're not putting in the time and effort with me, so why am I still here?
I don't want to switch up to the conversation of relationships. I don't agree with Turks about you're the man, you're the provider.
No, that's the traditional.
Traditional,
form.
yes. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm talking
I'm
about the traditional
100%.
form. Yeah,
I think if it's not 50-50, it never works.
of course not.
Yeah.
Of course
it's
not. But
only
de-
50-50.
But dealing with a woman with daddy issues, there's I'm not gonna say an easy way to
There's no
deal
easy
with
way
that,
about
but
it.
no, it's more apparent. It's more direct.
I know what you mean. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yes. I agree.
But
It's
dealing
more
with
in
the
your
guy and
face.
mommy issues, you don't know what to do. You don't know how.
You
how
guys never
to-
saw a 38-year-old when his mom calls him?
Yeah, you never saw.
Bro, trust me, I have several people in mind.
Bro,
like,
I know guys with kids. That's what's scary. You got kids, my guy. How's your son looking at you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Assholes. I'm gonna get a lot of phone calls.
It's gonna be a
Sorry, it wasn't you, my guy. No, it was someone else.
fun Thursday.
You mentioned my whole life story. No, it wasn't you though. It was someone else. It's mating season.
Now?
yes, it is, Turks. Let's go.
I missed the
November.
call.
that what we put it? Is that what we put our scarves on?
It's mating season. You're an ostrich looking to impress a lady ost. What's your go-to move?
A lady ost.
Yes. Shortcut.
What's my go-to move?
It's easy, my guy.
Which one's the
Backflips?
ostrich?
Huh?
Backflips.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you stay there for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Google what's an ostrich. Okay, and see if they can do
Ostriches
backflips.
can't do backflips.
What ostrich again?
Ostriches.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember.
The things that run, Turks.
What?
The things that put their hand in the sand.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
This how
Yes.
this is how I describe them.
That's it. I mean, hey,
It's
I
the
got
big
the
bird
point.
that runs and put its head.
Fuck the long legs.
No, I got
And
the
the long
point.
neck.
I got the point.
Well, anyway,
And they attack.
yes.
Yeah,
I also do the same thing as I do as a
Okay,
giraffe.
my move.
they're predators.
Whoa. Okay.
I'll do the snake move with my head.
Yeah, that's a.
That's it.
I would tie a knot with my neck, just like yo.
No, that's called lunch. Adam. That's what it's called.
This what this
It's called
head do.
looking for words.
You want to tie the knot?
See, subliminal, subliminal. Sorry.
I shall go for the backflip.
You cannot do a backflip, my
Yeah.
guy.
You're gonna break your neck in 3 places.
Exactly.
Can I fly?
No, you can't fly.
What do you mean I can't?
Famously, you cannot fly.
This guy's an asshole.
Famously, unless you've watched Chicken Run and believe that shit.
I've never watched Chicken One.
No, knowing Shamsi, he'll just run.
Yeah.
Circles?
He'll just run.
Wings up, run.
Girl, you see them legs?
Yeah.
Girl, you see them legs?
Maybe I'll count.
A catwalk
Oh
with
my
those ostriches.
God. Oh.
First thing I do is shave my legs as an ostrich. Definitely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
First thing you do is shave your legs. All right, good. Why don't you do it right now? Why are
as,
you
an ostrich,
waiting?
as an ostrich, man, like
What's the difference?
no, right now I ain't.
Snake بحيوانات.
Bro, why do ostriches
I
put
ain't
their
got
head
shit
in the
to shave
sand?
right now.
Huh?
Why do ostriches put their head in the sand?
Hey Siri.
Is
Because
it,
if I can't
wait.
see you, you can't see me.
Ooh.
Dude, that's
so it's hiding?
Yeah.
bars, son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bars, son.
Yeah. Not me, the ostrich.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we
Mental
done with
block.
this?
Well done.
Yes.
You didn't know this?
Like I'm just guessing.
Okay.
I thought they were looking for food.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
They
Full
could be,
on
right?
head in the. No.
I'm just gonna ignore you, my guy.
no. Next question. Next
Yeah,
question.
I'm just gonna ignore you, my
Bro,
guy.
ostriches
question.
eat live
I
things.
learned this when I was 5.
Exactly.
They don't-
5.
Okay. Just making sure.
Why is Dick short for Richard when it should be short for Dickard?
I mean, you gotta ask Webster on that one.
No, I actually have the answer.
Tell me.
Back in the day, names used to get shortened and then a letter would switch out. Like William, Will, Bill. Same thing went with Richard, Rick, Dick. And those are the only 2 examples that I remember. Thank you very much. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Bro, he gave us an answer. Like
I gave you an answer.
I didn't
I gave
think
you an
we
answer.
got an
No
answer,
comedy
but
whatsoever. It's just
All right, thank
proofs.
you.
straight up facts.
Foofs. It's foofs.
Straight up facts. Well done, Tex.
Okay, advice for a 25-year-old taking risks. Take them. That's the time. It's
Like if you're 25,
This is the time to take risks.
If you're 25, you just got out of college. It sounds like you just got out of college. You have no commitment.
from the spelling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Okay, that's the timing. It's time.
Okay.
You have a couple of years experience. Go ahead, take the risk. What have
Next
you
question.
got to lose?
Next question.
No. Sit on this for a minute. This is very important because I'm looking for another one.
Yeah. Okay.
No. At 25 is the best time to take fucking risks. But you know, take calculated risks. Like, don't be just an ass. Like, no, like I want to go in this place. Let me take a risk, see if I can be there.
Have an exit
Not,
strategy.
you're not just go there for the sake of just going there. Say, oh, let me see what the vibe is.
Learn. Take a risk.
Oh. It says, what's your favorite thing about your mom? Fuck you, leave my mom alone. Talk about my mama.
that she's mine. She's my mom.
As you can tell,
he's
everybody,
got
the
issues.
mama's boy is here,
Possessiveness.
and his issues are up front.
No, you know what? The favorite
Don't
thing-
talk about my mama.
The favorite thing about my mom, there's too many to pick. I can't pick one thing, honestly.
Then
but-
don't.
Aw.
Yeah.
Then
Just-
don't.
I love the fact that we both, like, out of the family, we're the people that look, kind of similar to each other. Like the rest of my siblings
Please don't say that out
resemble
loud.
my dad.
I saw
For
your
your
mom.
mom's sake, don't say that.
I saw your mom.
Bro, what are you talking about?
No.
We're
I
both,
saw your
we're
mom.
both brown.
That's it. yo, deal with your boy.
The rest
Yo,
of
my
them-
favorite
Yeah.
fact about my mom,
Yo.
she brown.
The rest of them are
If
white.
you had your mom's presence,
Ah.
okay, if you had your mom's presence,
Shahid.
we would have had a different conversation. So you ignored all the great things that your mother has, okay? And you said the best thing in the world, brown.
Pigment. I like it.
The pigment.
Have you ever met Shams's mom?
I don't think so.
Oh, you got
I
to.
don't think so.
I'm telling you, the first time, hi, Mama
Soon,
Shamsi.
inshallah. Soon,
Hi,
inshallah.
I love you. Yeah,
We'll do a boulevard outing.
yeah, Mama Shamsi. The first time I met her, bro, like I had to stand my ground.
Allah.
To get tahiyya and everything.
Mm.
Bro, the
He
presence.
snapped.
Allah.
at
No,
attention.
presence.
I met your dad. If she's not anything like him, yeah, definitely.
Oh, Pops is
That makes
amazing.
sense.
Yeah, Pops is amazing. The Pops is cool.
Yeah.
I'm more like my pops in terms of being laid back and
Yeah, but his mom's, mashallah, tabarakallah, bro.
Mashallah.
I remember when she said hello, I'm like, okay, I gotta be straight.
Mm.
Hey, hide the car, hide the car. No one knows what's going on. That's good, that's good.
back in the day.
Okay.
My favorite fact about my mom.
I didn't care.
I know.
Like, you know, we were still there. Are you still,
I'm
you're
still
still,
thinking there's
still
so
thinking
many.
about that?
But ayo,
I'm not answering that question. Leave my mom
Next
alone. Okay. You know what? Let me go all the way down. Get something else. What's the fine line between being blunt, straight talker, and being rude? I can tell you.
You can tell me?
what?
I can tell you.
Do you care about people's feelings?
Me? Of course I do.
No, that's
What's
the
the
thing.
question again?
There's the fine line. If
What's
you're-
the fine line between being a blunt, straight talker and being rude?
Again, I think you can deliver the same information in different ways. Okay, if you want to be hurtful, then you're being rude. If you're trying to embarrass somebody in public, you're being rude. But if you're just stating facts in a way that's, it's always about context. I feel.
I agree with you.
You know.
I think the only thing that you need to avoid is making it personal.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, once you make it personal, you already crossed the line.
No, but at the same time, like if you call someone out, that's you.
No, calling out is part of the process of being straight.
Yeah, true. But you can do it in a way where you're not really attracting attention or negativity to this
I
person.
think I agree with you in terms of context because how well do you know the person?
Yeah, where are you? Or what
It's
do you
not
guys-
only about the surroundings. It's not only about like if
Who's
people
there?
can hear.
Yes.
If you're around.
It's not about the
people.
people. It's about
can be-
who is this person.
You can be both rude or bluntly honest in person, alone. I think it's about like
delivery.
I think it's about who the person is. What's the relationship with the person?
definitely.
Yeah.
No, but
True.
some people, no matter how close you are to them, if you give them straight facts, they'll be offended and they'll think you're being rude or you're.
That means
overstepping.
you're not being either. That's their personality
point?
that they close off. Yes, I was about to say. I was going to tell you no. Then I just remember someone in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a person that I know that I always try to give advice to, and every time he hears advice, he shuts off.
He shuts off, right?
Yeah, he just shuts off.
And
he
that's-
doesn't want to hear it.
And that's a good thing that he shuts off. It's better than reacting in a like, yo, who the fuck are you? Do you think you can talk? Like you get that sometimes.
Yeah, I see that. I see
Malek
people like,
dakhal.
Malek dakhal. Yeah. See, look, whenever someone tells me
Mm.
Malek dakhal, it means they even have no idea what they're doing. Once you don't have an answer to a question, it means you into yourself, you have no idea what you're doing.
You're trying to look out for somebody. That's the thing. When you do that, you do that out of concern. You do that out of.
I think it's a matter of perspective, to be honest. On the recipient, not on whoever is giving out like blunt opinions.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes the recipient just isn't willing to
Exactly.
receive.
Yeah.
So in that case, you'll be taken as rude. At the end of the day, just don't be an ass. Honestly, that's the fine line.
Yeah, but how can you be bluntly honest without?
Again, you can't say
having
don't
a-
be an ass because everyone has a different measurement of what an ass is.
Yeah.
No, but I think most people have a good enough emotional register to be able to tell
No.
like, when they're overstepping
No.
bounds with other people.
No.
Okay, I think we need to look at it from both perspectives. Yani, you got the you as a person telling someone a piece of advice or like an honest opinion. You need to figure out how you can deliver it by not being rude, but still being honest. And the recipient themselves know how they receive advice, how they receive your.
Sometimes that's the thing. Sometimes you just.
But
wanna-
that's something you don't have any control over.
Well,
The
how the
second
recipient
part
takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes you just want to say something to somebody for the sake of saying it, and sometimes you want to say it just for no. I really want you to take this to heart and do it.
So intention.
Yeah. So intention, I think, plays a role as well. Like, are you just getting it out there just to say, well, you know what, I told you so, or do you actually give a shit enough about this person? Do you want their behavior to change? So you deliver that information in a way that's going to be more palpable, more acceptable to them, rather than just.
I think it's all the above. You have to take everything into consideration.
Mm.
Who the person is, how do you speak to them, Do they accept you being the person to tell them that news?
Do you really care that much?
Do you really care that much? Do you really give a shit, or are you just saying it just to fucking be an ass, or just to show them that you're wrong?
That's exactly my point.
Yeah. So I think all of them have to come together. I think it depends on who's in front of you. What's your relationship like? Have y'all been,
Send them a postcard, like writing.
That's what they're calling it now.
That's the actual.
Give me the spelling for that. I wanna
Pow.
Pow.
Pow. Pow.
Pow.
Yes.
Pow. That's the A and an E.
فيها كسرة.
Pow.
Pow has the O with the 2 dots on top of it.
Such educated discussions, guys. Such education.
What's next? This is a good question. Why is the genre fiction underrepresented in Arabic media? Why no Arab Star Wars? That's a very good question.
Oof.
Why?
I think with manga right now, I think we're going there. Everyone thinks I'm pointing at Turks. There's a manga, but behind them,
I am manga.
manga. This is a Saudi manga.
I mean, I think I disagree. There's plenty of good Arab fiction
Tell
out
me.
there. There's plenty. No, there's.
No, don't tell me there is. Give me names.
I have a whole
No
shelf
idea.
of books. No, I have a whole shelf of books that have recommended to
Oh,
me
we're
by
talking
people over
books.
the years. That's what we're talking about, right? Fiction.
Star Wars
books.
is in the book, but yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, okay.
He said fiction.
Yeah, books.
Okay.
Books is something you can speak of because I don't know. I'm not gonna speak on your behalf. I don't know about like books. Check it out.
No, but no. Okay.
They're leaflets just put together with a knot in the form of the
كم
book.
واحدة؟
والله على حسب. الميزان. Sorry, Shams. Sorry, Shams. You took a personal.
You tell me.
So books, layers.
Yeah. Is there a huge presence in Arab?
I think
and
Arabs have
fiction?
Okay, that's the thing.
Arab fiction?
I think Arabs have been doing stories for a very long time.
Yeah, shit.
There's a huge literary tradition of stories going back 1,000+ years.
Yes.
Mhm.
But when we talk about the modern,
The classic Adjanolina.
no, we're talking about the novel, the modern classic novel.
Film Dazer.
No, novel format.
Okay.
Novel format.
Isn't it that?
It's not as. It doesn't come as easy to us Arabs as it comes to people elsewhere because they've had more time to work within that tradition.
I totally disagree.
What?
I'm talking about novels as fiction novels. You've been having fiction novels being published in the States and in the UK since the 1700s. And I'm talking about in the format of being books, pages that are binded into a book and sold on the street. When it comes to the modern Arab tradition of that, I think that goes back to the 30s or 40s.
No, but you can still
So
have like
what?
a leaflet of
Yeah.
fiction.
What are you talking about?
So the tradition that we have is still it's much more modern and recent in compared to, let's say, traditions in English
I
or
think
in French.
if you speak to someone who is
Yeah, you can
Lebanese, Jordanian, Syrian, maybe Egyptian,
Mm.
they'll be able to answer that better with the big ass fucking libraries that they had
Mm.
and the mix of culture that they had.
Definitely Egyptian.
I'm
Yes.
sure.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Egyptians
So I'm
definitely
sure
have-
it's
Iraqi
there.
as well. Iraqi
I'm sure
as
it's
well.
there. Maybe it's not here in Saudi. Maybe there's no. I'm not gonna say love. Maybe there's no
there-
people going toward that as of yet. But I think it does exist. I'm sure because you have like, as you said, like I don't know who's been printing for 1,000 years or whatever, Christians and so on, right? You got Christian Arabs.
لا قصدي شوف you have مثلا stories like let's say ألف ليلة وليلة. ألف ليلة
I
وليلة.
knew you were gonna go there. I was trying to avoid
just
it.
for example, it's a good example because ألف ليلة وليلة, it's a bunch of myths that have been collected and put together and it hits to our history. Kalila Dimna is a book that was written 600, 700 years ago about animals that talk. That's Animal Farm. We came up with Animal Farm. Okay, so the concept of fairy tales has existed. What I'm talking about is the modern novel format. That's what I'm separating the two here. Now, the question relates to Star Wars and sci-fi. There is Egyptian sci-fi. There is Iraqi sci-fi. Maybe not in the way that you see Star Wars, maybe not to that fantastical, but at the end of the day,
But how come that never made it to movies, TV shows?
Culture, I
although,
think.
Although we had a shitload of like the traditional classic Arab movies and TV shows.
bro, you had Abbas bin Firnas. That's sci-fi-ish, isn't it? Like the story of a guy that wanted to fly. So you had those traditions.
Yeah, is that a TV show?
I'm sure there was a TV show or a cartoon about it at some point in time. I'm positive. I remember watching some shit.
You
like
have
that.
something called Google on your phone. How about you check that
No,
out?
I
real
remember
quick?
watching something like that, like a cartoon or some shit like that. You know,
Was it a
Yeah,
parody?
Tiny ass cartoons that come in CDs that are like يعني
What's it called?
قصة تعليمية.
Abbas bin Firnas.
Was it a parody?
It was a
What-
cartoon,
what-
bro.
No.
What's up?
Those
Pom,
those
pom,
didn't,
tom.
they didn't come in CDs, my guy. No.
Oh my god.
Do you know what? Star Wars
لا,
is
بس-
actually not the best example, but sure.
لا,
I
but
know.
you look at like
It's not that it really isn't the best.
It's not the
example.
best example
It's a
because
terrible example.
I think it's culture. Yo, I have a very good question. Hopefully, we don't go on this forever. Okay. When did we really have a time that was very stable in our region,
Who's we?
as in the Arabs? The
Really
Arabs.
stable? Really stable?
Yes, stable to the point to know everything can grow organically without any fucking intrusion and fucking bombing and all this fucking bullshit that we've been going through for the last 30, 40 years, some shit.
You haven't
Yeah,
really.
it's
No, you
it's
haven't
been a
really.
minute.
No,
It's
no,
been a
no,
minute.
you've never really had since.
50s?
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
Since
The
World-
British is here.
Exactly.
I
No,
know.
no, since the modern Arab states were created, okay, in the early 1900s.
Since Lawrence of Arabia took a stroll through our lands.
In the early 1900s, okay, you've always had issues of one sort or the other. Of course, the British kept control over the region for a long time, and they kept the stability because they ruled shit. But Egypt broke free. The Trucial states decided to form their own countries. They stepped out of Suez, and then you've never really had a stable point since the 50s, even before the 50s. Even during the 40s, when Egypt was supposedly stable, you had strikes going on with union members and things like that. Palestine in the 14s as well, before 48.
So we never really had a time for us to just prosper as a nation. Not as a nation, as a group of nations, of an Arab nations.
If you go before that, if you go back to the 1800s, the Arab world was not formulated in a modern nation state format. You were still dealing with
So when we got there,
the Ottoman late state
after that,
bullshit.
when we started doing that, when we started basically becoming our own states and having our own places and stuff like that, just a second we were like, hey, we're here, and just, again.
It's a fun fact. The first foreign treaty the U.S. ever signed was with Morocco. You know that?
Yes, I know that. I'm sure waiting for you to finish.
17, like 70 something. Pirates. Fucking pirates, my guy.
What?
Fucking pirates were taking down U.S. ships, and the U.S. went to the Moroccan Sultan Waqtaha, and they're like, yo, y'all got pirates. And he was like, okay, we will protect you from the pirates. So you've had, nations that go back hundreds of years, or you had dynasties that go back 100 years. Oman, for example, the Omani ruling family used to rule over a part of Africa, the coast of Africa.
We're going off on a tangent here.
I know.
He was talking about stability.
Hamas.
No, he's talking about stability.
But
So the answer I wanted to give him is, in the modern times, you haven't really had stability.
but stability didn't really hinder any other art form of from going and progressing. بكل بساطة. I think the only thing that's stopping us from pursuing sci-fi or fantasy is that we just really love drama.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a good point, fucking
Bro,
Terrence.
The kings of content for a while in the Arab world were Lebanese and Egyptian.
Yep.
And every TV show, every movie, every da'aya, even an ad on TV is about drama.
I think there's multiple layers to it. I think one of the things that we have as Arabs is we have a very rich historical heritage. So when it comes to
Which we ignored.
No, but when it comes to telling stories and creating TV series,
We already
for
have a
example,
backlog.
There's thousands of characters across history that you could go and create a story about.
Do you know what's the problem?
Well, let me just make the point.
Go ahead.
So-
I was waiting.
No, okay, so
That's why I froze.
again. So when that's one part of the story. Okay, so we look towards the past because we have such a rich past.
Mhm.
Now, when you look at sci-fi authors that are looking towards the future, most of them are related to the context of science. They've either scientists or they're physicists or they work with scientists, or so they have that different outlook on the potential of science to make things better for humanity. That's where a lot of sci-fi comes from. We don't have that community as much in the Arab world. Maybe.
In terms
I
of
don't think so.
history, I don't think the masses give two shit about history.
I think
If you do a history piece right now, who's gonna watch it?
Yeah.
The majority. Who will
Plus-
give me the majority?
Shuf,
Our parents.
I would.
We are interested, but how many people are
It's all about the delivery. At the end of the day, like if you're gonna tell me a story, okay, if I'm gonna be engaged in the story, then you need to deliver the story in a good way.
Exactly.
You know?
How many works of historical
For us, recently, not as much. But if I'm going to go into the backlog of all the shows that are created over the past 20, 30
Yeah.
years, I'm going to go ask, my parents' generation about them. They're going to tell
Yeah.
you about all the greats.
Yeah, but
They
what's the percentage that made did them justice?
It spoke to a different audience. It used a different level of standard.
That was back then.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
I'm
back
talking
then.
about today.
Today, that's not the trend.
If it's not CGI, I'm
That's
not paying attention.
No, that's not the trend. The trend is like one of the good things maybe about Netflix coming onto the scene is giving the ability of different Arab creatives to come up with different things that weren't done before.
Yeah, but they're dropping the ball
How so?
When it comes to fiction, though.
when it comes to anything.
Like the quality of the content? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. This is a better question to like the Fast 11, but I wouldn't know. Like I don't sit with the boys. I don't know anything about them. But the question is, what is happening in the whole region in terms of writers? You're not gonna have anything great if you don't have great writers.
True.
How are the writers here today? Are they good? Are they compelling? What the fuck are they? I don't know shit. Give me a famous writer. I don't know any. Give me someone who's on the come up. I don't know any.
Talk about authors, When you talk about writers,
No,
and script writers.
Script writers.
Script writers.
I'm not talking about authors.
Yeah,
Authors, we have a history of authors.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, we're done with books. But in terms of going to create something, name one show or one movie, Tayyib, I'm sure there is, that had great fucking writing from beginning to end.
I think, listen, part of maybe the issue for that is when you look at the media landscape in the Arab world, it's not a unified media landscape. So
It will never be unified.
yeah, like Egypt is its own world. Lebanon has a lot of things going on that only really relate to Lebanon. Forget about Al Maghrib because you don't even know what the hell's going on there, like on that side of the region. So it comes back to it. What's happening Fil Khalij and what's happening in Saudi, it's still very fresh and new compared to those traditions that have been established for a while ago.
How long has Tifaz 11 been around?
10 years?
So it's still fresh.
I mean, Tilfaz, they started
Tifaz
off.
11 had some of the best fucking writing I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, but they started off as a
Mishal Jasser.
They started off as a
Amazing fucking work that he
I
did.
don't take away anything, but
Yeah, I'm not saying you're taking
that's
away. No,
'cause
no, no.
They're stepping into the realm of movies, and they're stepping into the realm of creating series. Maybe I don't know, but let's say movies. And for Saudi, that's a very new thing. I go and I look at Egypt.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at Saudi. I'm looking at all over our region. I'm not looking just Saudi. I'm looking all over the region.
Bro, we don't watch.
if you have
Egyptian-
a-
there's
look,
plenty
in Syria,
movies
there
and
is.
shit
Look,
that
in
come
Syria, there
out
is.
and have good audiences.
In Syria, there is.
حتى مصر.
There was a lot. In Egypt, also there is. But how many of them translated?
Internationally,
Yeah.
That's a better question.
Thank you all for joining us.
Not many. Not many. I'm trying to think. Honestly,
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You've had like niche art house movies that make it from Beirut, from Love with Beirut, or something like
Have
that.
you been watching Shahid lately? Shahid lately?
No,
So
I've been watching Netflix lately.
you always watch Netflix.
I haven't. Honestly, I haven't.
What's the name?
I haven't finished Squid Game. Fuck.
Fair enough.
That's you,
Yeah.
Shams. I told you. If I don't play it when you're here, you're never gonna finish anything.
No, episode 4 still stuck. Okay.
I saw the new season of Narcos Mexico, by the way. I'm fast forward. I'm just saying. I just jumped stories.
Okay. +2 speed.
Yes.
Okay.
Stories is the same. Anyway, so Shahid has been bringing out a lot of new content. Right? And I've been browsing. I've been snooping around.
Have you been engaged?
Nah.
Not even a little bit.
A little bit. Rashash was amazing.
You
That
watched
was
that?
a
I
big
didn't watch
budget.
that.
I'm interested to see the new Netflix show Techie that just came out.
I saw it. So look, the
Techie
thing-
is a YouTube show that's been there
Yes.
for a minute.
It's apparently it's a U-turn production. They haven't done a season in 7 years, and this is season 3, and it's on Netflix.
All right,
Okay.
I want you to see episode 1, and we'll have a conversation after that.
Okay.
Just pick an episode. Fuck episode 1.
Okay.
Pick any episode.
Did you watch it?
My guy, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
No,
outside.
okay, no,
I'm
no.
searching. I'm looking for new talents.
Hmm. No, I'm interested. I'm curious. I haven't really watched any of the Arab shows that have been developed by Netflix recently.
Do you know what's the problem? The problem is
one
that
about the girls' school, the one about Jinn.
why are you watching Girls School?
It's
He already did summer party documentaries, so he got all the information he
Familiar
needed.
content, man. That's-
I mean, it's more up his alley. I know, but
It's
you know,
Deflecting. That's called deflecting.
no, that's expanding my horizons, my guy.
That's the thing. The problem is when I'm looking, I'm trying to find the problem. Is the problem from the acting or is it from the writing? You know what I mean?
Why not both?
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes,
Why not neither?
how about this? Sometimes you get the writing, the acting, and the production is shit.
Ooh, that's a trifecta.
Exactly.
Trifecta of crap.
Which is common.
Okay.
Which is very common. Okay? I think there's more movies that have great production but shitty ass value
Value as
in the Arab world.
Is the audience expectations? Do you think the Arab audience expectation is a bit low?
You know what? Since we're going to be doing this for a long time, let's continue this then. That's a very good question. What is the audience expectation?
The bar is not that high.
No shit.
From the content that I see on TV, definitely not
Because
high.
you know what?
But keep in mind that we don't really watch everything on TV. So
I don't watch, and us, we don't watch anything on TV.
Yeah.
Our bubble doesn't.
Yeah.
you don't watch like regular shows on TV. You don't keep up with what's coming out on Arab TV.
I don't keep up. I go look. I go find.
Okay.
I actually search for what is popping today.
Okay. And
I go through I go through all of this.
you know what I go through? My mom's watch list on OSN. That's literally. I'm not even kidding.
Why?
And I'm bored. I'm like, okay, well, let me watch something good. Okay, this is good. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
So
I'll let it slide.
so they have a lot of like the point I was trying to make is there is premium Arab TV shows. You know,
there's premium production. Yes.
Yeah.
But story,
No.
acting,
Anyway,
It's soap operas.
You
at the end of
don't-
the day. That's all you find.
Also, no,
that's actually a good point.
it is. It is.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
actually a
It
good
is.
point.
Yeah.
It's also soap operas. Remember the phase? I think we're still in that phase of Turkish shows.
I think we're past that.
No. I don't think we're past
there's
that.
Turkish
We went to
movies.
Korean shows, and then we're
No.
past that. and now
The
we're-
young generation went to Korean. The old generation went to Turkish.
This is Lebanese shows, but there's a shitload of Lebanese shows.
No.
The premium ones. I'm talking.
On premium run now, Turkish. No one beats their fucking production. Their production is
But
fucking
that's
crazy.
been going on for a minute.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Even the ones that like popped over here, it was, as Turk said, drama.
True.
We should get back into the comedy back. Like we don't have enough comedy like series, honestly, when it comes to Arab content.
Bro, all we have is fucking drama. And it's pointless drama.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't have.
all the Kuwaiti dramas that we had.
Oof.
Like we understood the story.
Look, that's an industry, bro. That's
Bro,
an-
it's an industry of 3 guys doing the same script in different times.
Still an
That's
industry.
it. Yo, so this is about drugs and business for old people, and drugs and business for young people, and drugs and business for single people.
And multiple wives over there.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, khalas. Just make it very straightforward.
Someone tell me this crazy fucking joke about multiple wives, but I'm never gonna fucking say it.
Okay.
It was fucking hilarious and awful.
Shuf, I think
And
Certain things, we're
hilarious.
gonna end the podcast right now. Just gonna hear that
But-
story.
Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to
It's
it.
just always going to be a challenge, I think. It is going to be a challenge for Arabic creatives because they're always going to have to deal with the international market. So that's a blessing and a curse at the same time because it allows you to know who you're competing against, and it's a curse because you're going to just have to step your game up that much.
But you're not getting into the same realm. You're not getting into the same ring. You're doing.
How long till we see an Arab Squid Game?
Very long. No. I have Squid Game. Right now, I think there's like 6 in production in Egypt right
No.
now.
I'm talking about.
What are you talking about, my guy?
I'm talking about
same
the show.
tracksuit, same everything.
Everything the same with the same numbers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a show that is.
By the way, extremely racist. What's happening? Sorry. Sorry.
I'm talking.
Keep it Arab.
I'm talking,
Go ahead.
I'm talking about a show that is native to its audience.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that pops up on the scene and conquers international. And Squid Game is a bad
We had that for a long time, my guy. You just didn't pay attention.
Mhm.
Tash Matash.
internationally.
No, conquered internationally.
Tash Matash, we saw in the US.
Conquered regionally.
Yes. Who do we have international, my guy?
What do you mean?
Well, that's what I'm
solid
saying.
US?
We don't. That's why I'm not even looking over
That's
there.
literally what I'm saying. I'm saying, when do you think that's going to happen?
Well, Mo in Turkey has a lot on his fucking shoulders right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mo in Turkey is basically the head of
Red
the
Sea,
Red Sea Film Festival.
Film Festival.
Yeah, I think he was the CEO, I think. I'm sorry, Mo, if I'm wrong.
But the point being is, I think for Korea, if you ask people who are interested in cinema, they're going to tell you, oh, there was an uptick in Korean cinema over the past 15 years. And it started because the government started funding in the early thousands.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
that.
So that's
this
where,
is something that we're also doing here.
yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been
And
a while.
Plus, you have to keep in mind that Korean cinema has its own flair,
Yes.
its own thing that is setting
Its own
it apart.
style.
Yeah.
Yes. what's going to set us apart?
Exactly.
That is the question that we need to answer before we jump into that.
It's the same Ditson.
That is
It's the same neighborhood.
That's then a question that's going to need a good 10, 15 years until you answer it.
Whoa.
I think.
That's way too long.
You don't think it's going
We went to Nebraska. Nebraska is ready for those people.
Definitely.
Yeah, but are the people there?
This is I told you the question goes back to Tilfaz, U-turn, and all those people who were here before. Because I expected that these are going to be the guys that are going to take us forward. صح, I was saying Tilfaz already signed like multiple deals with Netflix and movie.
They're the first sprouts. They are the first sprouts.
No, they were the ones
I
that
don't
came
think
and
we call them
disturbed the whole
sprouts,
industry.
They're
the ones who came in and said, hey, whatever you guys are doing is shit, and we're here to change shit up.
But they were able to set down roots. That was my point. And just now,
Did they though?
like just now, the deals and the
No.
Wait.
No.
They haven't released
No.
anything.
The deals to me, it looks like it's the deals for the same people that we've seen for the last 10 years.
Yeah, but what I remember, I was reading about this a few weeks ago about the Ape movie deal they have. It's the way they're trying to go about it is they are looking for new actors, they are looking for new voices,
They have to.
and they are going for different genres.
They have to.
So it's kind
Do you know
of
why?
expanding.
I'm not going to watch Khair Allah for 5 movies from
Sure,
Netflix,
sure,
from
sure.
Tilfaz.
Sure, but again, it's about expanding I think the market and trying to bring new people in. I think the problem that we've had,
My
a
guy,
Saudi-
whoa. I want you to choose those words carefully
okay,
because I kind of disagree. So you're saying that them expanding into new genres is going to help bring in new people into the industry. صح ولا لا?
yes,
Okay, that's what you said.
yes,
Let me ask you a question. Let me counter you with that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to kick you in the face with this one.
hmm
Aren't you supposed to have grassroots that are built to have these people already here and available to do these things? Or are you going to pull an amateur fucking job of doing something different for the sake of being different?
Who's gonna set up? Okay, when you say, aren't we supposed to have grassroots?
Yes.
From where?
If I am a production company that was destroying YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
I put everybody to bed. U-turn, sleep. Sahi, sleep. Everybody, knockout. Nobody left
Yeah,
standing.
U-turn's still around.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Are they
My
though?
guy, different
No, no.
levels here.
Are they?
Different levels.
Go on.
You're saying Prada and Levi's.
Yeah.
Sure.
Levi's has been here for a very long time too.
Tilfaz 11 is an established name.
Exactly.
ما أقول لك لا.
It's a powerful name.
ما أقول
Yes.
لك لا. I don't deny any of that.
I'm not saying you're
Yeah,
denying
go
it. Yeah,
on.
I agree with you. Okay, but I'm saying is that I expected personally. At the same time, I am not part of Tilfaz 11. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing. I'm just saying.
Disclaimers.
I'm just saying what I see. From what I saw, I felt that these people are gonna bring out this new generation that's gonna be fucking just rocking and fucking shit up. They're gonna be these actors we're gonna look up to. There's gonna be these people who say, "Oh my god, yeah, he's amazing, fucking winning international awards." This is how I felt, and they were going that route. In Fahd Bteri.
Okay.
He was in multiple movies. We saw them all in fucking suits in Cannes. I'm still wondering why all in suits at Cannes. But I'm sure it's not for Shams Ma'arif, guys. I'm sure. Let's be honest.
So you don't think that?
By the way, you guys didn't see this. He rolled his eyes because he's afraid to say anything. I'm just
No.
gonna give you a heads up.
The question is, do you
Keep up the energy, my guy.
Do you feel like that ship has sailed though?
No, I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
You
no,
gotta
no,
keep
no,
in
no.
mind we haven't seen anything like
So it's
Yeah.
still
what
early
they have
days.
planned.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is what we're saying.
Mm.
I'm not going to wait until it come out for me to say, oh, it's not what I expected. I'm telling you what I'm expecting. I was expecting, to be very honest, that was going to be the hub for the new movie scene for the future.
I think it still has the potential to be that. It hasn't proved.
The government just walked in trying to do that. So no, I disagree with you.
What do you mean?
Well, the government just walked in with a whole film commission trying
Okay.
to bring in studios and bring in everything and build everything in-house.
There's a difference between regulators and private entities who are trying to do something on their own.
If you don't have regulations, how the private entities are going to function?
True, and that's why the regulators are extremely important. But
Yeah.
we're talking about a first mover in the market here.
If there's no regulations, if there's no system, me as a young actor, why do I want to be in this field?
That's why there's a film commission.
That's what I'm trying to tell
To
him.
make, to make that, I
Yes.
understand that.
Yeah.
So we need to wait until that is set up and established and announced and started.
No, that's the future. Okay, right now, if I was right now, us past the cups, right? If we don't try to help other people create podcasts, that doesn't have to be under us, on their own. If we don't help people, then what was the value of us going so fucking hard and putting this out in front of people and getting in trouble multiple times for just doing this? Why? What's the value at the end? If I don't bring out the next generation behind me, put my hand out and say, yo, come with me. Let me show you the ways, my son. And try to help them out and find those raw talents and build it. What's the value did we give back?
That's a good question.
From Kabsa, this is how I see it as past the Kabsa. So
Other than the
I'm
entertainment
expecting,
value,
I'm
what's the
expecting,
long-term value?
I'm expecting that these movies are coming out. I'm hoping, I do not know still. I'm hoping that the Fast 11 is going to surprise us.
I think they will.
I hope so.
Yeah, I really think.
I
they will.
hope so.
Like, I think there's
Because keep in mind,
we've seen how creative they are, honestly,
but we're not talking about the creativity here.
and they shook shit up a couple of times. So I think,
That's all facts. We're
Yeah.
talking about, am I going to see the same people of the last 10 years in all those movies?
I don't think so. Not in all the movies.
I'm not asking you that question for you to
Yeah.
answer yet.
Yeah,
Shamsi.
sure.
I'm just putting it out there.
You're putting it in the
This guy's
sense of.
answering me like he works there.
Hey,
you
but
work
look,
there?
I'm just saying you're putting it out
Are you
there.
a spy?
You're putting it out there, and is the industry going to grow? I think the industry has to grow.
That's not what I. No. That's not. I didn't say any of that. No, I'm not putting it that way.
The same faces.
I'm saying, will we have new people being introduced that are just as talented as the ones before them, or even better?
Okay, that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. How about you smack the glass into my face, Marwa?
I guess I feel like for the current generation, there's a lot more encouragement than there was for the generation that came out 10 years ago.
I disagree with you.
Really?
Yes.
There's less encouragement now?
No, I'm saying there was encouragement from the last 10 years
No.
for them to be
I'm
involved.
saying today. Now.
No. Until you're looking at today. No, it's a 10-year thing. The internet is not new here. Blowing up YouTube, that was the thing. We used to come back every single day from work or school or whatever, and you had something new that dropped that day.
But it wasn't ever.
Hey, Shilly, whatever that guy,
But
what's the guy's
again,
name?
we're talking about a different level here. We're talking about back then, it was a bunch of people doing great stuff on YouTube. Now we're talking about the creation of an entire industry, which includes film, which includes TV, which includes, regulations.
The majority of people, and I could be wrong at this, but from what I saw, the ones who were big actually tried to translate that into TV, and then they realized that TV was shit. It was,
I remember that.
yes, it was an industry that was controlled by certain people, and those people had an idea of how things should be done and didn't want to accept fresh new ideas.
And Netflix came in and kind of resolved that issue.
Until you're jumping ahead. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that we saw those people make that move. That move didn't work. They all went back to YouTube. You could have still stayed on YouTube and worked on your skits and, got a little bit of talent out of it and found these new talents and build on it. There's a system to do things. We had an argument that day about creative spaces, right? And, what's the responsibility of creative spaces? What's the responsibility of these companies that are holding big positions that has to do with the culture? That's a question that we need to ask ourselves one day. Today is not the day. I'm not questioning TIFAS 11. I think TIFAS 11 is a fucking national pride for everything that they did so far. It is a national treasure and national pride. Being here that long.
And still going on.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. You got to respect that. So them being here this long, it means they got something good on their shoulders. So I really hope in the future that we see something great from them. I'm rooting for them. I'm personally rooting for them.
Me too.
I'm rooting for all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at the end of the day, we all win. So I really hope that they surprise us.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, I'm not going to be okay having the same people. It's the same thing when we talk about rappers, Like I love the boys that are already here. If they're the same boys in 2 years and there's no one extra, I'm going to trash all of them.
No, we're going to wait. We're going to see new people coming out, I think. Hopefully.
The Champsy always answers.
No. He's going to push them.
I know. No.
He's gonna bring him up.
I'm sure. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm sure there's going to be people, but it's going to be a system to make these people grow. That's the difference. Of course, you have someone passionate at home who's trying to be Travis Scott, and tomorrow's going to come up and try to sound and act like Travis Scott.
And realize he isn't Travis Scott.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how many originalities do we have? I know we have a lot in us, but how many of them are actually going to come up and say, you know what, I want to do this? Minus the clout, minus the people who just want to be influencers for the sake of money.
Yeah.
The only time they open up their Snapchat is just to sell you something.
Minus the people who just are doing it for the ego.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are my people, by the way. I love those people who do it for the ego.
Questions.
You know what?
So many questions.
I saw this girl on Snapchat go on a whole hour ranting about the definition of love. And if you go through it, it's amazing, my guy. You have to. Mishka's already gone. You have to.
Did you learn anything?
Contradiction after contradiction. Like, she's been through some shit, right? She's like, respecting a woman, best لا تنسين حقك. Okay, like, oh, okay, all right, hold up, hold up, what's happening here?
I thought we were having conversation here. Like, honestly.
Guess not. Yo, one quick question for you, Bounce.
Go ahead.
All right. Actually, there's a good one right here. You have the opportunity to produce a reality show. What's your concept? I am telling you, and I have a couple. Next, you guys have anything? Oh, whatever.
I don't believe in reality shows.
I'm gonna keep those for myself.
I literally don't believe in the concept of reality shows.
I'm gonna put you in one.
Great.
Yes, I want people to see the real chefs.
What do you mean you don't believe in the concept of reality? Hold up.
He means it's all scripted and fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he means, which I agree with.
Yeah, but some of them they're there. Even if they're scripted and fake. I don't believe in the WWE, but it exists.
Yo, Turks, my guy.
I'm sorry.
Respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect, my guy. No, that was a backhanded
Fake
slap.
or not, it's there.
Yeah, but it's not reality. When they say it's a reality TV show, it's presented to you like these are things that happen in life. No, they do not.
True.
Okay, you have people who manipulate other people to make them do shit.
Yeah, but the show still exists.
I agree with him.
I
sorry.
agree with the
I'm
guy.
sorry.
Okay. Like, fine,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's why it's a concept. There's an idea. It's not just, yo, camera, person.
Each of you pick a cartoon character that the others resemble. I know who we are.
Elmer Fudd.
No, I take Elmer Fudd. I don't know how am I Elmer Fudd.
You're Elmer Fudd.
How?
He's bald. Isn't he bald?
Yeah, see? Yeah. Comedic genius, ladies and gentlemen. Comedic genius.
Bald.
You got it.
You're Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Yeah,
always,
definitely.
Sah?
Wow.
I'm always chasing. I'm always
Like,
chasing.
no,
tail.
you
look like
always.
You look like
True, it's not because you look like him. Do you know why? Because you think you always got the plan.
تحط نفسك بمواقف
Exactly. You think you got it.
Yeah, like-
I'm gonna do this and this and this, and then get slipped up. You're definitely Wile E. Coyote.
But I always try. I get points for that. I never give up.
Here's the thing.
I'm perseverance.
Here's the thing. If you've been failing for 10 years, get the hint.
I mean, no, you just need to go for year 11.
Get the hint, my guy. As for Turks,
Like the couch potato?
No,
Is there
no,
a
no,
couch potato character?
Turks is like Homer Simpson, my guy.
yo.
So a couch potato. That's exactly what I was going for.
Story checks out.
Yeah.
Story checks out.
He cares. And he knows things.
Mm.
Same time, this is something stupid.
He's so SMRT. That's what he is.
Oh.
I don't know what I'll be. You guys have to choose.
I just chose for you. عطا واحدة.
Yeah, no, yours was pretty dumb.
Really?
And why do you always go for resemblance? Bald head.
Really?
Same character.
Low hanging fruit.
I gave you a breakdown.
Isn't that the question, though?
Huh?
Isn't that the question?
What?
Who do you
question.
resemble?
Do I resemble Elmer Fudd?
Isn't that the question?
The question
The
was...
question is pick someone that
I have no idea what the question was, by the way. It's somewhere around here.
looks like a curtain. It's not like...
No, I didn't say
acts
look.
like
No. I didn't say look.
Lex Luthor. Better.
Hope I can find it.
I
Anyway,
mean-
no, I don't want Lex Luthor.
خلاص, never mind.
Why is it always bald?
Never mind. Because that's your only trait.
That's it? That's it?
You don't know this?
You are unique because you are bald. That is it. I mean, even the glasses are matching.
That's when you try to make jokes.
Yeah.
Don't make me flip the script around and destroy you right now.
I mean, I am unique.
I
because-
have time.
Okay.
I have time.
I mean,
I don't.
We got work tomorrow.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Got places to be.
Thank you all for joining us.
People to go.
This has been great. It is very, very late. And we need to get the hell out of here, but I'm looking for more questions.
Late and
Wife is in labor. In solidarity, you get hit in the nuts till it's over. Who was in more pain overall? Always pick wife.
great. Wife.
Always pick wife.
Wife, but I'm
Always.
not doing that whole
Exactly.
solidarity thing. I'm sorry.
It's not
All
solidarity.
Thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate y'all.
Masochism.
Love, pieces. Turks, you got to go home. We out.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.